And welcome back to Your Last Resort podcast with your host, Brandon Lejean, a.k.a. The Shoe Comic. Guys, we are back in studio this week. We have a special guest. He's a comedian. You know him. You have seen his 6 comedy specials. We're talking Quibi, Roku, Pornhub, Pornhub Premium, Vine, and newly coming out on the Like app, we have AJ Santos. Thank you for joining the podcast.
What's
I
up,
appreciate it. None of those are true. Please don't waste your time going to look for the worst places to have comedy specials. I think you could kill with a comedy special on Pornhub.
Maybe, probably. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do an OnlyFans, bro.
Why not at this point?
But I'm not gonna do anything. Like, it's literally, I think I'm gonna do it for I'm gonna do stupid shit on there. You know what I mean?
Dude, that'd be kind of sick because you know how everyone has Patreon.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, just flip it up and make your Patreon OnlyFans.
Dude, that's what I want to do.
And bro, that shit could be funny because like if you have dudes who are listening that have like a sense of humor, that it'll be fun. Like, imagine your girl's like, you have fucking OnlyFans on your phone? What's your problem? And then and she opens your OnlyFans app up and it's just videos of you doing like TED Talks and shit.
That's exactly what I downloaded OnlyFans. And I was like, let's see what the hype's about.
Yeah.
And then I went to all the free stuff and I found some shit and I was like, oh, actually, this is probably a pretty good place to get creative.
There's free stuff on OnlyFans?
Yeah, so you download OnlyFans, like, Donnell Rawlings?
Yeah.
He's on OnlyFans.
Dude, that is clever. Damn. Dude, well, because you know, like Frank Escalante and those guys, they have a podcast and they put it on Pornhub and it's the #1 podcast on Pornhub.
Yeah.
And, bro, right? And they have hundreds of viewers a week from that place. And like people comment like and they upload the whole video and people watch. Like, it gets thousands of views.
Dude, that's sick.
Yeah, dude, it's really smart. They've been telling me to get on it. I'm going to not be a lazy fuck this week and finally do that.
Yeah, we need it. Oh, yeah, I'm going to take that shit, too. That's so smart, though. It makes sense.
No, dude, yeah, because there's just different ways, and, like, people love the meme and the joke and all that, so.
And, like, think about, And people are always going to be watching that shit, too.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. And OnlyFans is only going to get more and I feel like more mainstream.
Like poppin',
like it almost already feels like it's like played out, you know, like,
almost, but it's kind of weird. It's like at its infancy. Now we're just waiting to see if it's gonna hang around for a while. That's where it is,
okay, yeah, fair enough. Cause it's just like there's like Facebook memes of it now. Like it's made it to Facebook, which is when you know that shit's old.
Dude, Facebook is. I wish they still had MySpaces, bro.
I never had a MySpace ever.
Did you know?
Okay. I made a MySpace, but at the point where no one had a MySpace, because I was like, I just want to see about it. And there was like, you remember when Twitter first came out, and like we all were on Twitter, and it was just young kids wilding and stuff.
Just everything.
I remember there was like people were saying like, oh, we're gonna bring back MySpace because all the old people are leaving it or whatever. So I made a MySpace, and I just never obviously used it.
Dude, there was Friendster before that, and
never heard of that.
Zanga before that.
Zanga?
Yeah, it was like a Tumblr. It was like.
Oh, you're older than me, right?
Yeah.
How old are you?
30.
Oh, wow, dude,
30.
you are older than me. You old ass man. I think of you as like younger than me. You're such a young spirit.
I am. Cause I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
I don't act like I need to know everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I see somebody who may have an answer to something, I'm gonna ask away. The worst somebody's gonna say is no, anyways. You know what I mean?
No, that's yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Like I think a lot of the times, people forget like you have to constantly be learning. Like if you don't challenge yourself, this shit's fucking.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it gets you. It's so easy to get complacent though, in like everything, in life, in a profession, in comedy, and your skill, your craft, all that shit. Because when you start to get good, you just get comfortable, and you can easily fall into the like a routine and not do anything new or learn anything new.
Yeah, man. That's what happens to me, and sometimes I get stuck and it gets so frustrating. You know, because I'm already, like, I stopped saying this, but I'm fucking, dude, I love to be lazy. I could literally sit around.
Same. Dude,
20 hours.
I am the most hardworking, lazy person you've ever met.
Same.
Because here's the thing, dude. Yeah, because dude, you served, so like you've put in hard work. Like obviously, I'm not like me being in football is not the same, but it's still that commitment.
Yeah.
So I can do it, dude. I mean, I did school football, lived on my own in Kentucky. Like I've budgeted, I've made bills, payments. I can do all that. I can work hard. I can build shit. If I want to do something, like I built my girl for Christmas a fucking stand-alone garden bed, like the raised garden beds.
Dude, you and DJ, you guys are perfect for each other.
He was just on the podcast last week.
You guys are absolutely perfect for each other.
Yeah, so dude, we would get along well. What was I ranting about?
How like you can do your own thing.
Oh, but then, bro, like I can do the lazy, like just like I can have a task to do, like putting my podcast on Pornhub. They told me probably 4 weeks ago, dude, it would probably take me 20 minutes.
Dude, for real.
And it would, and I want as many viewers as possible. I'm just being a lazy fuck about stuff. But then
I think that's what it is about mine too. I think I'm scared of that commitment.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Dude, do you ever have these moments where like, okay, I love comedy. It's so addicting when you can get up every night and you're doing good too. There's just not truly a better feeling and it's so addicting and comics get that. But when you do that, like you give your nights away. There's still late nights where you can kick it, but like for me, there's days where like I won't go to Mike's because I know like my whole family will be home and I want to have dinner with them. Yeah. Especially I feel like because I'm moving soon in 2 months.
Where are you moving? Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
Austin.
Right.
Bro, so like
that's right. That's so sick.
So I have these moments where it's like in 2 months I'll be getting up every night, and I'm like, hang out with your parents because you won't see them for months. Hang out with your friends. You won't see them for months.
That's true.
But I also am like, I don't want to be a lazy fucking comic and lose skill and take steps backwards. I want to get out there. Stage time is available. It's not an excuse anymore. No, it's out there if you want it.
You can find the perfect balance, especially since 2 months, like in the last month before you leave, you're gonna start to get stressed out. You're gonna start to feel that anxiety. You're gonna get excited for this shit.
Yeah, and I'll probably like start missing hella mics just because I'll be doing like packing and shit like that.
Kicking it with your family. Plus, family's priority, bro.
Yeah.
So if you like take some time off, and then like you said, once you get to Texas and you settle in, you fucking hit the ground running.
Cause that's what I'm out there. Like I was looking, I follow like the Orange County stand-up version of the Austin one, and they like. Bro, like tonight I was looking, there was a mic at 5:30, like capped at 25. Right when it ends, a block away, like not a mile, like a block away is the next mic that's capped at 25. Sign up start right when it ends, so you can double up like that and be home by like 9.
Bruh.
You know, like I'm so pumped for that shit to be able to grind it out and not have it be like I don't gotta drive an hour to LA. I don't gotta drive like 40 minutes to your house. Like everything is just far from me.
I know, dude. That truly is the worst part. And the thing about the shit is like I hated driving, but I was like I gotta fall in love with this shit again, or else, like I'll make an excuse not to drive.
Yeah, fair enough. I just have that old. Have I told you about my old man injury? I've bitched about it on here before, but so in football, I fucked up my knee. I don't know how. I just like I got hit on a play. Yeah. They did tests. They said nothing was wrong with it, and they basically said it was tendonitis and I was gonna have to take time off. So I played my last season with my knee fucked up. Damn. Finished. Took time off. Healed itself. Felt perfectly fine. Then when I got my new job and I have to drive 40 miles to my new job one way. Yeah. So my knee got fucked up again from sitting in traffic. From doing that. Yeah. Now, bro, like my knee hurts when I sit down. My knee doesn't hurt when I play basketball. My knee hurts when I lay down. It doesn't hurt if I go run a mile. It's the most it kills when I drive, backwards. Bro. It's bullshit, dude.
It is,
and then listen to this shit, bro. I went to the doctor, but I did it through like I gotta go to the normal doctor and be like, my knee hurts. And then I gotta go to a knee specialist and be like, my knee hurts. And I gotta go get an MRI. My knee hurts. They say my knee looks structurally perfect. What the fuck?
Maybe it's in your brain.
Dude,
Maybe it's in
I've
your
been thinking
brain,
that lately, bro.
Because every time you rest, maybe you're like, I don't deserve to rest. So your body sends pain to your leg, like, get your lazy
Oh
ass up.
my God, what?
That's white privilege, bro. That's
My
that
wife
is the Spider-Man. That's the Peter Tinkle right there. That's your shit. Instead of getting like fucked up though, it's like laziness. Like you learn how to
Dude.
combat your laziness.
Oh God,
That's impressive.
psychosomatic
I don't have this.
knee injury.
I don't have.
Dude, well, how do I make it stop then? I'll go run a marathon.
Work harder. Work harder.
This is a paradox, dude. I'm gonna die.
Just work the hardest you can.
I'm cursed. Some witch put a curse on me.
That's
but,
pretty gangster.
But yeah,
man.
bro. And then I did therapy for 3 months. Got charged up the ass. Knee never got any better. I've
Really?
just given up on it. And now my new life acceptance is my knee will hurt forever.
That's you stretch? Do you stretch a lot?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I stretch. I have a Theragun. Nothing works.
Maybe time. Time heals everything. So I've heard.
Now here's my hope is it hurts my move to Texas. Now because in Texas it'll be like grocery store, Mike, like just short little drives that my knee will chill again. Because when I wasn't driving to my far job, my knee was okay.
Plus you'll be everything's walking distance where you're gonna be at too, right?
Nah, I mean I like where I am gonna get the apartment. I have like a 10-minute drive to the mic scene. And then once I park there, there's mics all around.
Dude, I'm so excited for you, bro.
Yeah, dude, you're gonna have to come and visit for sure.
No, I'm gonna go stay like weekends with you.
No, dude, yeah, that's the thing. And then if you ever just like get like a week off from work or you have the week off, just like come out and we can hit mics all week. And then and if you let me know in advance, like hopefully we're running a show out there, so you can come out the week of that show and we'll throw you on the show too.
Dude, that'll be so dope.
Yeah.
That'll be so dope. I'm not like, I don't like work. I do the fucking comedy full time. I'm not like homeless. I'm just less. You know what I mean?
What does that even mean?
I got a home,
Okay.
but I'm less. You know?
Yeah. Do you still get money from the government?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that later. All right, dude. This is already a fun podcast because like there's like a structure to starting the podcast. We just abandoned it. But here's the perfect example. If you ever are listening, you hear me say like, I'm like, we always start the podcast with the would you rather to break the ice, get people comfortable. Cause sometimes I have on like homies or guests that aren't like comics. Like, so they're nervous and uncomfortable. And what's sick is we're in studio, and which I'll tell you why later. Cause your boy got the vaccine. High five. And, I'll tell you guys about it later. But yeah, so we're gonna start with the would you rather.
Okay.
But you guys got to see why with comics we don't always need one, especially because you're my buddy. Okay. All right. First, would you rather? Would you rather live life on a farm with your family? So you're on a farm, like but you're in the middle of nowhere. You have a beautiful family, like it's what you want. But you're like, dude, you don't live near a city. You live on this farm.
Like I'm isolated.
Yeah, you grow most shit. You make one trip a week to the grocery store. Your wife does, like type shit like that. Or you, not to be sexist, guys, or the baby, dude.
Yeah, fuck
Let the baby drive.
He gotta work.
There's no one on the road. So at worst he kills a deer.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, so that's where you could live, or you live like the normal life that you want. Like you can live in a city with your family, but you're an international spy. So you have to be gone for months at a time. You have the risk of dying. Would you want the boring, or sorry, that makes me sound biased, like the quiet, small life on the farm, or do you want to like live in the city, big, rich baller, doing whatever you want during your off time, but when you work, you're gone for months and you might get assassinated or killed by Putin or something?
Sign me up, bro.
You're doing the spy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
me too, dude. Thank you. But living on a farm with your family would suck.
I would do that when I'm done.
Yeah, like I gotta be 40 plus, like.
Nah, dude, that's like a 70. Cause I plan.
Who's gonna work the farm?
I don't know. Whoever.
Oh, I guess we could just hire people.
Yeah, cause
yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know about farms. I just imagine that there's like the farmhand and his 2 sons, and that's it.
No,
but
man,
just like
you build a community, bro.
Yeah, dude.
And then you make your own city. Oh shit.
Yeah,
I don't know.
dude.
Hold on.
we could make our own
spy.
currency.
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
I like that. That's a good idea.
Corn cash.
Corn cash.
Corn cash.
All right, so yeah, we're both gonna go with international spy
yeah,
then.
The spy.
Yeah, dude. Like I was telling you earlier, like there's no need for me to ask you like how you write your jokes or how you do this or out that. The thing I just wanted to talk about with like your comedy is You're gonna start a podcast soon, maybe?
Yeah, I got one up. I'm being lazy. I'm being a bitch. I don't have that Peter Tinkle, so.
The Peter Tingle? Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You could borrow it. You could have it.
I would love to take something
Just-
that just lingers, but my depression is already there. You know what I'm saying?
This fuels my depression.
No, mine's
yeah.
self-fueled. It's fucking efficient. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
man. Yeah. Depression's cool.
Yeah, what was the question?
No. Okay, here's what we're talking about your podcast.
Yeah.
What's it called so people can
Okay.
check it out, and eventually when you get more consistent with it, they have a few episodes to digest and then get
Yeah.
ready for when you hit the ground running.
Yeah, I got 3 episodes in audio right now. The first one is 20 minutes of me just ranting. I think I'm in a bathroom, and I was like so motivated that day that I was like,
That's sick, dude.
if I don't get this out right now, I'm never gonna do it, which was right. So I'm glad I did that. But it's called A Man with No Plan podcast. You can catch it on iTunes, Spotify, and most podcast platforms.
Most platforms that you find podcasts on.
Right? Most.
That sounds right.
Well-
See, dude.
I think I had an aneurysm.
When I move to Texas, the plan is to create some sort of like podcast studio in our apartment in some area of it.
Yeah.
And when I do, I'm gonna get chairs so they're tilted, so I don't have to break my fucking neck
Just trying
to talk to you.
Well, if we turn it and we go like
This? Are we still in frame? You think? Yeah, the mics were in frame.
I think so.
Yeah,
was
we're
the
still
whole
in frame.
chair in frame.
Yeah, the whole chair was.
Oh,
I
so then
think
we're all-
I think my hand is now off frame.
Okay.
So we're chilling,
So-
dude. You look studious.
Thank you.
It's a podcast you're gonna want to watch. Okay, so yeah, so the podcast guys, yeah, check it out, and eventually you're gonna start putting out, dude. I think you just need to commit to it, and
Yeah,
in like
you're right.
3 weeks, if you're not doing it and promoting it, I'm gonna be fucking hitting you up to be on it, and then you're gonna have me on it, and then I'm gonna make you feel bad that you're not putting the episode out.
Actually, you know what? That'll be my goal. I'm gonna have you on before you go to Texas.
Yeah, so you got time. I'm not leaving for like almost just under 2 months.
Can we go to dinner before you leave?
Yeah, bro, of course.
Let's, like, Chief and
No, yeah, just cause like we'll be
that
chill.
bro shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
bro. We'll be chilling because we'll also be able to just like I'll be fully vaccinated by then.
That's dope
So
as
we
fuck.
can just go get dinner and like it's less of a risk and stuff like that.
I'm with that. For
It'll
sure.
be sick. Okay, so and then also you've been hosting that dope mic. If you're a comedian listening to this podcast, he hosts a
Check
dope
it
mic
out.
on Mondays. Check it out. It's in your backyard, but you had a show there. And if the squad remembers, I talked about that a while ago, or I talked about it last week too. DJ was shooting there. Are you gonna do any more shows soon?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to push for summertime. What I'm trying to do right now is just get comfortable
Yeah.
with letting people in the back. You know
Yeah,
what I
that's a
mean?
good way to just get used to it.
So I have to like survey, and then I'm always trying to. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I'm always trying to assess situations because
Mhm.
if I get funky people in there, I
No,
don't
of
want them
course.
to know, like you know what I mean.
Where you live, and you don't want
Exactly.
you don't want anyone to go in and steal shit or break shit or mess your house up like that. That would really, really suck.
Yeah, I have a lot of trust in people that I don't like. You know, I'm trusting these people.
But I
to
think,
come.
dude, I think what you need to do is like, and this is just a thought or an idea, is you have homie comics that will help
they're
you
good.
out.
They're great, and that's what's helping me, like into that situation, is the fact that I have homies who not only respect the place, but
Mhm.
they respect the home too.
And yeah, and you can let them guest host, so then you can work the door. And dude, you could do stuff where you could give like a comic, like you could be like, hey, work the door, and I'll give you like 5 minutes on the next show or something like that. Like
I'll
put
put
'em
them
on.
on then. You know.
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
or just throw them up like near, like in the middle, just once there's less people coming in, and less worried about paying, and just you take over the door, have someone in bathrooms. You'll be able to make it work, dude.
Dude, it's gonna be sick. And then when you come back,
Yeah.
like, cause you're gonna be visiting, right?
Yeah. Like I'll be back in July because we have like a family trip that I'm coming back for, but we just are camping in Malibu. So if there was ever like a spot I could leave for the night to do the
Yeah.
show, or there's parts of I'm back for like 6 days. So I can just that one night just be down there.
Yeah, and then we'll go hit some mics together. But I'll make sure.
Yeah.
I met. Dude, I went to the Koreatown for Mike show.
Mm-hmm.
I met some pretty cool people. out
That's
there.
awesome.
And I was like, oh,
That
fuck.
mic looks fun, dude. It's just it's far. and so it's hard for me to want to just like drive there and watch. I gotta go to more shows and watch. I just, like I said, dude, I'm just big on spending time with people before I leave.
Yeah, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing. Do your thing.
All right, man. I want to move into the first segment to just make sure we do it, and then, hey, if I occasionally ask you, oh shit, my laptop closed. Never mind, we're good. Okay, so this is the avid deserter segment of the podcast. It's where we talk about your 3 favorite desserts and your least favorite dessert. I love desserts, and then also it started to be a fun segment because everyone has like ridiculous answers, and people don't think they're a dessert person till they're arguing with me over why their dessert's good, and then you realize you're fucking passionate about these desserts. Everyone is. All right, so what's your first favorite one? Hey, and just don't be bland. Don't be like cookie cake.
No.
Yeah,
I got you. Hold on. I wrote this down.
Oh, look at you.
It's in my notes, but my first favorite dessert that I'm gonna give you is the cannoli.
The cannoli. Okay, I like cannolis. You know what's funny is DJ had that in his top 3 also.
Oh, fuck.
That's cute. That's adorable.
Fuck you, DJ.
He had it as his 3, but dude, cannolis are good. I like them. They're just like, I didn't really have one till I started working at an Italian restaurant like last year.
Bro, you get the right one.
They're good.
They're fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, my mom brought home a really good one time. Oof, amazing. So yeah, I completely agree with you. What about what's your second favorite?
This one's gonna be more basic,
Mm-hmm.
but for whatever reason, I loved it. I loved it my whole life. Just cheesecake.
Dude, I'm again.
Regular
Hey,
ass
another thing
cheesecake.
I didn't really eat till I worked at this Italian restaurant. You're just naming my Italian restaurant that I used to work at, like our dessert menu right now. Shout out Alza, but dude, cheesecake is amazing. I completely get why people don't like it though.
Yeah,
because
the
it's a
texture.
the texture. And here's the thing, I'm a huge texture guy. Like,
Yeah.
dude, okay. I started getting really into cooking shows and cooking. Like, I've been chefing it up lately.
Dude.
And
Hell yeah.
which makes me want to try more food. And I used to, growing up, bro, like my food couldn't touch. I would eat like only pizza and bacon. I was the most picky,
That's how DJ
scrawny
was.
kid. Yeah, dude, we're a match made. We're
Dude,
carbon
you
copies of each other.
Literally, that's his white side is you. I found his white
That's
side.
hilarious. We're doppelgangers in personalities.
That's incredible.
So dude, I tried ahi tuna tartar,
Fuck
the
with that.
dude. It was really good. And then I tried
Hell yeah.
I tried scallops for the first time.
Did you fuck with that?
The taste and the sauce, yes. The texture made me almost throw up, and I had to
I
just
feel you.
chug it with water.
Okay.
But so I've been just trying more shit. So like, I didn't try cheesecake till I started working at the restaurant and stuff.
Yeah, this is actually the past, I don't know, maybe 5 years is the most I've seen DJ get out of his comfort zone, like food wise. But he's also dating my cousin, so
Yeah.
it's like, what the fuck do you?
That's what helped me too, though, was my girl, cause like Erica, fucking, she loves everything
Dude,
except
girls love to eat, bruh. Like
I'm jealous of them because
they're so brave. They
even
don't-
though I try new shit, there's still a lot of stuff I don't like. Like dude, all the time, sushi looks so good.
you don't-
I don't like any kind. I don't like it, dude. I've tried 1,000,001 different kinds of sushi, and it sucks. Like, I go to all you can eat sushi with my girlfriend and my friends, and they
Nothing?
just get deliciousness. Bro, I eat chicken teriyaki and gyozas and edamame beans.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, bro.
Dude, I want to. I only like
You're
shrimp.
not helping the Asian community by not enjoying sushi, bro. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I like shrimp, crab, and catfish.
That's bomb. That's
Yeah,
bomb.
those are the only 3 I like. Like lobster in stuff I like in like lobster mac and cheese goes hard. That's something I wanted to talk about. We'll jump into it anyway, and we'll remember to come back and finish Avid Deserter.
Okay.
I went to the old Brea Chop House, which you know where the Brea Improv is.
Yeah.
So the Brea Improv used to be like 300 seater. It's a big like 600 seater now,
Damn.
and it's on the corner of like our downtown is called Birch,
Yeah.
and it's where I want to film a special. My first special would be sick because I'm born and raised in Brea.
That'll be dope.
Yeah.
Bro.
So okay. Anyway, so this new theater, it's so nice that they built a steakhouse onto it. And look, I'm not talking like Outback Steakhouse. I'm not talking like like Morton's. I'm talking like the step above where like I'm gonna describe food to you that you're gonna want. This has got to be like an anniversary only thing.
Okay.
I was treated to it by some people, so shout out them. Bro, it was so good. Our appetizers were the ahi tuna, the scallops, and then roasted bone marrow on like that you would scrape off on the crostinis with the cilantro onion side. So good. Our meal was a ribeye cap, which a ribeye, the cap of it where the fat is, they cut that off and roll it into a steak. Cooked that. Dude, so good. It was like butter in my mouth. Top 3 steak I've ever had in my life. It comes with this 7 cheese mac and cheese, dude. Fire, and we got you know what gnocchi is?
Yeah.
Which I spelt it wrong on both of my Snapchat and Instagram stories, and I got fucking flamed for it, rightfully so. Oh, okay, another pin. Fuck DJ.
Yeah, fuck you.
Because he said what's the dessert, the Mexican dessert where it's like
flan?
It's flan.
Yeah.
You guys call it flan.
Yeah.
It's flan.
Whatever. Tomato, bro.
No, you were just hating on me that's very white of you.
What do you mean?
That you adapted that from TJ, dude.
Flan, bro. I called it flan and growing up too.
Yeah, because it's a Spanish dish and my girls.
Does she Is that what she gets mad at you for?
No, her mom like speaks fluent Spanish, so we asked her and she's like, it's flan, and I was like, it's not flan, and she was like, who called it flan? So,
bruh,
fuck you guys.
Fuck you, man.
Anyway,
flan.
Okay, so. Damn, I'm gonna lose track to what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Oh, the food and the dinner. Okay, and then bro, to end the dinner off, after it was fresh rolled gnocchi was the other side, which is like pasta. It's like pasta with fresh cheese in it. Like they're beautiful.
Yes.
So we got that, and then they finish it off with a butter cake where they finish the butter cake off by putting sugar and hitting it with a blowtorch so that it crystallizes and gives it a crunch.
Where is this? The Chop House?
It's attached to the Brea Improv. And, bro, I had the best old-fashioned I've ever had in my life. It tasted like eating a candy bar. It was delectable. So, can't recommend that meal enough.
Okay.
Now, back to your third favorite dessert. We did the whole...
Coochie.
Yeah.
You think I'm playing, dog? Look.
Coochie?
Coochie.
All right, man.
Coochie.
All right, guys. He actually wrote that down. Okay, man.
Coochie,
for sure.
You respect that?
I respect it. Good for you, man. What is your least favorite dessert? Is it dick? Or the balls?
No. Mine are pretty basic. I don't like apple pie.
Ah, fuck you, man. That's my favorite.
I like apple
That's
pie.
in my top 3, no question.
I don't know why. I think I got food poisoning when I was young, but
I make a mean apple pie, bro.
I'll try
the
it.
crust.
Like I'll try it. I'll eat it. I'm not like
it's
against
okay,
it,
man.
but
No,
it would
I
be
get
like,
you. I get you.
Basic ass brownies. I fucking hate. Just like
I like brownies. I like them. I like brownies, but they're better with ice cream.
Like literally, yeah. Just like brownies itself, though, it's like I'm not about.
Yeah, man. I mean, I love a lot of desserts. I eat more desserts than I should, but yeah,
you
dude.
A sweet tooth?
Bro, I'm gonna lose all my teeth.
Yeah, man.
I gotta go to the dentist before I leave because like I might have to get off my parents' insurance and stuff when I'm in Texas, and like I'm nervous about it. I think, hey dog, I think I'm gonna have like 10 cavities. And hear me out. I'm a very hygienic person.
No, I'm the
so
same
I brush my teeth 2 to 3 times a day.
No,
I floss. I have mouthwash.
Same, bro.
Bro, I think I have a dessert 5 days of the week, which is not healthy.
Bro, I can't, dude. My grandma's like diabetic and shit, and I'm not trying to be like, but I love sugar, bro.
No, it's so good. It's
like
amazing.
Desserts.
It's the greatest thing on the planet.
I can't. I feel like
Do you put sugar on the coochie?
I would, like, for sure.
I feel like that could
Like,
cause
like
infections.
the edible panties. I would eat that before eating. You know what I mean? Like that's a great appetizer.
Dude,
before.
those just seem like too much.
They do, but I mean,
feel like they could result in injuries.
Yeah, for sure. But that's like the exciting part because you just never know.
Living on the edge.
Every time.
Is this what the military did to you? Is it made you want to live on the edge in all moments of your life?
No, I kind of just been an idiot my whole life.
That's fair enough.
You know
I
what
get those vibes.
Like,
you very much remind me of the book as a child, No David No. You know those? You had to be like that kid.
I was. I really was like a menace. I don't know who David is, but maybe my story's inspired by David. Because I was a fucking mess growing up, man.
Dude, all right, I want to move on just a little bit from the Avid Deserter segment because we got all of them. So, good desserts, dude. Nothing too I mean, fuck you for not liking apple pie.
Sorry, bro.
But food poisoning is a reasonable thing because hear me out. I used to like salmon, and I ate salmon. I didn't get food poisoning from salmon, but I ate the salmon, and 30 minutes later, I was violently throwing up for like the next day, and now I don't want to eat salmon.
Because you associate it with that horrible moment.
So which sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't want that to happen, but it is what it is. Dude, did you hear that? Okay, so I want to talk about that I got the vaccine, and Krispy Kreme Donuts is giving away a free donut every day you show them your vaccine card.
How many days are you going to show up, dog?
I might die.
Good.
Hear me out. Because I just realized when I drive into my job, I get off the freeway, there's a Krispy Kreme right there.
Bruh.
Here's the good thing. I only go into work like twice a week, and the other 3 days I work from home. So probably...
How far is it from here, though?
Krispy Kreme?
Yeah, from here.
The closest Krispy Kreme, bro, I think is like 4 miles away. I think there's one down by Beach and Imperial.
So should we treat ourselves to some Krispy Kreme after this, or?
Dude, I mean, I'm down. I don't know if do I have to have? We got to read the stipulations. I only have one part filled out.
You still got it.
Yeah, but what if they're like, what if they're so worried? They're like, nah, not until we know you get that second one. Like,
no, I'm gonna carrying it up. You know.
Yeah,
I mean?
you should. Yeah, you should tell them that you served.
I fucking hate. Oh my god, bro.
Okay, dude, we've like talked about you serving, but not talked about it. We'll come back to this. I'm loving the chaos format of this,
dude.
Guys,
let it run. Let it run.
I call the listeners the squad.
What's up, squad?
And I want.
Oh, can you play? You can't play like somebody else's song, huh?
I think you have to play under 15. No, I don't know. I don't want to get it flagged on YouTube.
I don't either, but
it's not. What song?
Pilo, same squad. If you just played that every time you address squad, it was like same squad. That'd be tight.
Nah, I want to eventually, because like we're gonna do a segment where there's a drop. Behind the scenes, I don't know if I've ever said this on the podcast, but I have to cut it in and edit. So like if you watch closely, if you're listening, if you watch the podcast, when the segment starts, the screen panels and like a thing drops down, and it looks like we're talking about something. It's me explaining this to the guest because I have to do it in post. I don't have a soundboard.
Oh shit.
But I'd eventually like to get a soundboard and have cool drops where I could do something like having like Denzel Curry scream the squad, like just some crazy, you know what I mean? Shit like that.
Yeah, that'll be
like
tight.
have Your Last Resort, like funny drops, and then like I want to be able to play clips eventually because I'm a big fan of like Your Mom's House, and so like not to like I don't want to steal their style, but I'd like to play clips because that's what I love, and I make
and then
the
it's
podcast like shit I love.
Yeah, because then you're getting moments like the funniest moments that'll draw people in.
Yeah, because dude, I was thinking of that Vine. Because we're talking about Krispy Kreme.
Yeah.
They're showing Vines again. Like, they're talking about it. Did you see the Vine? You remember the Vine of the guy doing backflips in Krispy Kreme? And they were like, Vine's crazy because you had 6 seconds to be funny. And that's pretty wild.
Yeah.
So about your service, dude, what branch were you in?
Marine Corps, baby.
How long did you serve?
4 years.
Where were you stationed?
Camp Pendleton.
Camp Pendleton.
I was so lucky, bro.
Damn, bro. High five.
Lucky,
Are you
bro.
from? Where are you from then?
Here, I'm from California.
Wow, you hit the fucking lottery, bro.
Dude.
The only better thing could have been like Hawaii. I had a homie I went to high school with, joined the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
He's been stationed in Honolulu since the end of high school.
Dude,
so
I either
lucky.
wanted to go to Japan
Japan would be
or
dope.
stay home. I did not
My
want to
cousin,
go to the
bro,
East Coast.
he's a movie director.
Oh,
and he was
really?
on the podcast. He made his first movie. It's on YouTube. It's like free and stuff. You guys should watch it. The Circle Pulsatoy. He was on like probably like 12, 13 episodes ago if you guys want to go listen.
Yeah.
But he is so smart, bro. He went to Stanford and he did a year abroad in Japan and he worked for he speaks Japanese.
My uncle speaks Japanese.
Dude, Japanese. When I went to Korea, I met a lot of people who spoke Japanese and English and Korean. And I remember when I was drunk, like they would like be talking about how it was like cool that they could speak Japanese, and I would love to just hear them. This is the whitest thing I'm ever saying. But
No,
like,
it's cool.
I'd love to hear, like, it's so crazy to hear other languages.
Yeah, you know Kenan?
Yeah.
So Kenan was talking Turkish to another Turkish dude, and it was a bunch of like.
Well, I've never heard it.
Yeah, it was a bunch of like loogie talk, is what I call it. They're like,
That's pretty cool, dude.
like, oh,
other
shit.
languages are sick.
yeah.
I wish I knew. I like.
Me too. I'm such an ignorant. This is how I know for sure I was born and raised in America, bro.
Yeah.
I can't speak Tagalog anymore, and I barely
Tagalog
understand it.
is crazy.
But I have, like, I grew up on that shit.
Yeah.
And then I remember as a little kid, and I hate myself for this. I remember as a little kid, I was like, man, I don't need that language. We're in America. I was so white.
Wow,
Yeah, bro.
You came out with an American flag tattooed on your ass with
you
sparklers,
have no clue.
sparklers dangling on
But,
your
and now I'm
nipples.
like, oh, shit. Like, I'm such an idiot for not taking advantage of being bilingual.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So
Yeah, dude. No, I totally get you because that is.
shitty.
Well, here's the thing too, bro. I had to take 2 years of a language at my high school to get into college. It wasn't like you had to. So I took Spanish, and I wanted to get into a good college because I wanted to play football at a good college.
Yeah.
I ended up not, but that's okay. No, I'm just kidding. I love Murray State. We got the flag right there.
Yeah, Murray State.
But
what's up?
they like I took Spanish 3 years, bro, and I like cheated my ass off and was so lazy in it.
Isn't that all the school though?
I mean, yes, but like no, dude, but there's certain classes like, bro, I'm a history nerd. Like
I'm not.
I'm obsessed with like war. Like I could sit and watch a war documentary for 10 hours straight. I'm in love with history.
I can't wait to see you old, because I'm gonna just come and like bring you coffee one day, and you're gonna be chilling watching.
No,
World
yeah,
War
we're gonna
III.
we're gonna hang out like before gigs or like when we're in town together and stuff, and like you're gonna be like, "What do you want to do?" And I'm gonna be like, "Well, I heard there's a really good World War II exhibit at the Met. Let's go." Like shit like that, boring old man stuff. I call it like this is not my term because Tom Segura says it, but he says like when you like old people shit when you're younger, that's getting a dad boner.
Oh.
And so I get dad boners over that type of shit. Like, dude, there's this new show. I was gonna talk about this. We're jumping so all over the place,
Good,
but
fuck it.
the show that I'm watching it's called the Last Pirate Kingdom on Netflix.
Yo, I was watching that. It looked
Dude,
cool, like
it's-
bits and pieces.
It's the World War II in color voiceover guy, but they don't have footage of pirate times, so they reenact it with actors and like
That's
special
cool.
effects, and it's fucking dope. And I have like the ultimate dad bone over it. I'm like so into it. I bought a pirate video game so I could go be a pirate.
Yeah.
Super nerd old dad right there.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
But yeah, fuck, man. Let's see if I can backtrack to where we were. Yeah, so we're gonna go get Krispy Kreme after this for sure,
Okay, sweet.
and we'll see. We'll Google first to see. If not, I'm also just down to go get Krispy Kreme.
yeah, let's go.
And then the vaccination. So I got the first part of the vaccine. I got,
Any side effects?
dude. Okay, so the second one is the one where I might feel sick. Like I was asking if it was this one, and the lady was like, no. She was like, honestly, it put me under the weather for like 24 hours. She was like, you should request work off the next day. And I was like, word, okay. So I fucking I took this shot, and the only side effect was it made my arm hurt like a motherfucker,
Like
bro.
all day?
Bro, for like 2 days, I like the first 2 days, like that night and the next night, I couldn't sleep on that side because my arm hurt too
It was
bad.
just numb.
Numb, bro,
and it was
and
throbbing.
sore. It felt. Yeah, I felt like I got like a helmet. It was
Yeah.
when you get helmets in football to your bare when it misses the shoulder pad,
it just-
just like that. Yeah,
Right there, yeah.
and destroys
Yeah.
it. So, yeah, dude, that was the only side effect, but it's just like, I don't know. I mean, I know there's some people that are nervous about it or don't believe in it or whatever it is, and like to each his own. I don't really like. I just don't feel like arguing with someone ever about that.
Yeah, that's fair.
And but it's just nice because like I know I'm not a full immunity right now,
Yeah.
but I'm already like like 20% or like 30% more than I was when I got the shot.
Yeah.
Because like by the time in 4 weeks when I get my second shot, I'll already be like 75% immune. And then this gets me the next one, and after 2 weeks puts me at 98 or 0.6% or whatever.
So now you're invincible, huh?
Yeah, I'm going to start kissing people, like homeless people.
Hell yeah.
I was telling someone I was going to just go down to the Santa Ana River Trail and French people.
I'll go.
Yeah, dude.
Just we could bring bikes.
Just drive-by kisses. That'd be sick, dude. So yeah, dude, I don't know. It's relieving to get it. I'm sure there's some.
It is, yeah, cause I'm on a waiting list for the VA.
Yeah, I got blessed because, I just got lucky because like hospitals vaccinating like family members and stuff.
Yeah, that's.
But it's crazy because like my girlfriend got it, her parents got it, like because the food the vaccine, because they're giving it to dude, in California on April 15th, which is like 17 days, 2 days away, is every person above the age of 16 becomes eligible for the vaccine.
Damn.
So everyone can get vaccinated. Obviously, the waiting list is going to get fat. Like, it'll probably take you like 3 weeks to get it, and then you got to wait, the 6-week period. But still, like, I mean, we're going to be in a good spot come like August.
Yeah, and I don't want that to hinder me too when I start to travel and shit. Because I'm looking, man, dude, I just want to go on tour and just even hit mics in different
I'm so
places,
excited for
bro.
my first road gig, bro.
Like,
Thank you.
That's so dope.
It's going to be fun just traveling. Like,
That's
it's
so
only to
sick.
Fresno, but like they're putting us up in a hotel.
Who are you going with?
Galen and Dom. Galen's headlining,
that's
Dom's
so
featuring,
sick.
and I'm guesting. And like, they have like a local guy's gonna do like it's gonna be Dom's gonna open, then I'll do my spot, then they'll have the local guest guy, and then Galen's gonna close it out and headline.
That's cool.
It's gonna be sick.
That's so tight. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. It'll just be fun with them hanging out, and like we'll have drinks after and just party at the venue and stuff. So it'll be dope. But I feel you, bro. Like I'm going to Germany in September, and I like was really paranoid because I had bought my plane ticket a while ago.
Yeah.
And I was really paranoid.
Are you going with your chick? Is it just you?
Yeah, it's me and my chick. But hear this out. My roommate in college was from Germany, and he's on his like German school break because now he's at grad school in Germany, and he's gonna travel with us.
That's gangster.
And we're going to like Paris and we're going to like all parts of Germany. We're going to Amsterdam. We're going to like all these places, and he's fluent in German and French. So we have like a completely full translator with us.
That's so sick.
And my girl lived out there with us, and so she knows him too, and his girl.
So sick.
So like,
that's so cool.
So yeah, so like it's
That's
a total
spot, bro.
dude. It's gonna be so much fun. And our flight, we had a flight. We flew into London, and then we're going into Germany, because it's cheaper. And our flight got delayed in London to like 10 hours. So then I just asked them to move us back to 24 hours, and we're gonna do a power day in London.
Whoa.
And just go into London, and like we're gonna go see like Big Ben. We're gonna go in like the big glass Ferris wheel thing.
Yeah.
We're big fans of Sherlock, and so we're gonna go to like Sherlock's place, and it's just like basically a gift shop, but we're gonna buy a bunch of we get a coffee mug, dude. Dad boner shit. I'm such a white dad at heart. So yeah, so it's gonna be sick, but now I have my vaccine card, so I'm chilling. Like I'm just gonna have to present my vaccination card and probably a recent COVID test, and they'll let me go.
That'll be sick as fuck, man. That's
so
cool.
it'll be fun.
That's hella cool.
So yeah, I got some traveling coming up, but that's why I'm excited. Dude, I'm gonna move us into another segment. This one's called The Dumbass of the Week, brought to you by Red Foreman.
Dumbass, dumbasses, dumbass, 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 dumbass.
And the dumbass of the week this week is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Have you been following the Cinnamon Toast Crunch beautifully scripted saga on Twitter?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, this is awesome then. Okay,
So
ready?
hit me
So
with
here's what
some-
happened. I'll try and give a quicker summarized story. So Cinnamon Toast Crunch, this guy, he's a reporter.
Yeah.
Like he's a reporter to sports stuff, like a TV personality. He has a blue check mark.
Yeah.
He posts a picture of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You should type in Cinnamon Toast Crunch on Twitter. Do you have Twitter?
Yeah.
In the search bar. There was shrimp tails in his Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Whoa. Clear as day, dog, shrimp tails. Like 100% shrimp tails. He tweets it at the page. he even clarifies that he doesn't want money. He just wants them to like do what's right and like and like, you know what I mean? Make sure this doesn't happen. Shrimp tails, bro. Hey, and if you ran a social media page, the response would be, I'm so sorry. Please contact us. Give them hella free shit. Do whatever you can not to get sued. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They go, we've had our people at the lab analyze the picture. It's clearly just chunks of condensed cinnamon. Bro, have you found the picture yet?
No, but
Bro,
it says
look up.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch said update. We killed the shrimp guy. He was blended and is now in every box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I love that's the meme
first.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch page.
I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, here, let me see it. I'll look it up for you. I'll get it for you. So this happens. And so they tell him that it's not shrimp. It's clearly shrimp. Also, why argue with the guy?
That's
like,
true.
just make right.
Yeah,
you're only
don't they have the number that's like call for questions, comments, and concerns?
Yeah, you're only.
Isn't that a concern?
You gotta
Like-
save ass. Here's the picture, dog. That's shrimp tails, and he showed proof that it was a brandly new open box, and like purchased. That's shrimp tails, right?
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, like, he argues with them, and then, like, now they took him into a lab to analyze them, like they were picked up by the FDA and stuff, and they're gonna come back as shrimp tails. You know what I mean?
Yo.
Right?
Yo.
What? Shrimp tails.
That's crazy.
Here, no, listen, it gets crazier, dog. So all this is going on, and the shrimp guy is now like an internet hero. I now follow this man because I'm invested in this story,
Yeah.
and he's like he's viral, and all this stuff is happening, and like he's basically gonna be able to be an internet meme, and if he capitalizes right, like boost his career a ton, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, the next day, 3 different women from 3 different states come out with sexual assault scandals about him and abuse. And one of them is like a confirmed ex-girlfriend.
Whoa.
And so now he's getting canceled.
Whoa, I wasn't even like.
Dude, it's some soap opera like what are the Mexican soap operas called?
Novellas.
Yeah, telenovela shit. Like I was like, when I woke up to that, I was like, oh, it's trending again. What's going on? And I was like, oh my god, he's a serial like abuser.
Oh,
That's crazy.
Fuck that guy. Fuck you, bro. Wait, is this all confirmed?
I don't know yet.
Well, maybe fuck
Allegedly
you.
fuck that guy.
Allegedly fuck you.
It just is like crazy because like, and he's gone ghost on Twitter.
Yeah, I would too if
Yeah.
I was.
No, I totally get you.
know?
Yeah. So yeah, that is the
That's crazy, dog.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is the dumbass of the week, because their response for the team to just, you know what I mean? To just, why not just kiss ass and save face?
Yeah, they could have just been like, "Hey, bro."
They trended twice in one day.
Oh my
They
god.
trended because an old Eagles football player, Chris Long, was like, let's debate top 5 cereals. And it started blowing up, and a bunch of people obviously said Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Which, dude, I ate a bowl of that before you came over. No shrimp tails, confirmed. And they fucking like they trended and then stopped trending, and then someone got the shrimp tail and retrended in the same day. They went like this, like just up and down like that in the matter of seconds.
That's crazy, dog.
I hate the stock market. Fuck the stock market.
I know. Fuck the stock market. Fuck the stock market.
Have you seen the meme? All my homies hate this. Like, you know that shit? It's like a group. It's like a group of like all these like black guys, and they're all like dressed like gangsters and shit.
Yeah.
And then someone like edited it so it looks old timey. Like it looks like a photo from like 1973.
Yeah.
It's old as fuck. It's all like it's old. I don't know why I said old 19 times right there. and it says it was like fuck. The original one was like fuck 12. All my homies hate 12. And then people now block out 12 and put in meme things. So if you're watching, I'll make the meme, and will be between us. You can't see my hand because I can only just lay images on because of my editing skills. But yeah, it'll say fuck stocks. All my homies hate the stock market.
That's funny.
The end of story. Okay, so that was the dumbass of the week, guys. So all right, so there's some other random stuff that I wanted to talk to you about too. I'm looking at this topic. Did you see you not knowing about the Cinnamon Toast Crunch thing makes me think you're not also gonna know about this. Do you know? Sorry, I had to refresh.
Do your thing, bro.
You need some. You heard about Lil Nas X with his shoes in his music video that just came out?
Yo, that I thought like I was a horny boy, but that man
It's wild.
and I'm not gonna lie though, those shoes go hard.
They go hard. Okay, hear me out. I was thinking though, because a point I want to make is like talking about how people are bringing religion into it.
Yeah.
Someone did a mock-up of a Jesus one where it was
Was it
white with
harder?
blue. God, it's on my fucking phone,
What
dude.
am I looking up?
Here, I'll look it up because I seem to do a lot better than you do.
Thanks.
No problem. So, where's your Twitter, dude? Oh, I found it. Okay, so it's the Air Maxes, but they're like white, and instead of having like the satanic thing, here we go. I found them. Look at this. I'll impose the image, guys. They're white with the blue, and they got the gold Jesus piece on the laces instead of the satanic.
Bro.
Those are crispy as fuck, fuego, fire. 10 out of 10. I'd pay all the money for them.
Yo, quick note, real quick. I have been looking at Air Maxes for the past 2 months, bro.
They're so fire, but they're expensive.
I know.
They're like $190.
And I want those Flyknits, those Vapor Maxes, dog.
Which one? The Flyknit Vapor Max is the like ones that Troy wears a lot.
I don't know. Does Troy have them?
Are they the
Like
ones where they have the
gel.
big bubbly? Oh, bro,
Yeah.
I have a pair in my room. I'll show you them.
Oh, dude.
I got. They're called the crimson neons.
I don't know what they are, but I'm gonna go cop a pair. I got.
They're they're pretty comfy.
Comfy?
They're really uncomfy at first when you break them in,
Okay.
and then after you break them in, they're comfy as fuck.
I tear shoes up, bro.
Yeah.
Like I wear, you know what I mean? Like
I'm
if
pretty
I want
like
50-50.
I keep my shoes very clean.
Okay.
I have like shoe clean. Like I cleaned these like a week ago because
I have a pair of Jordans that I only pull out on special occasions because I know like I run amok.
I pulled them out
Yeah.
to be fancy for the podcast, but they can't see our feet, I think. So these are my Platinum 11s. I don't know. I used to have a segment because when the podcast was in person where I would do like the kicks of the cast.
Yeah.
But I tried to just take less segments out of my podcast.
Yeah.
And I was just realizing also that like more people listen than watch right now.
Yeah.
And I also don't know how many people are like, that's cool that you're wearing those shoes. You know what I mean? I think they'd rather like see them.
Yeah.
It'll be better in the new studio.
For sure.
Eventually in like probably like 2 months when the new studio.
I'm gonna come in and do.
We should do one naked in the new studio. We'll
Dude,
we'll
I'll-
like cover our cocks,
I'm down.
but like we'll cover them with comical objects.
Yeah.
Like a lamp and like
Or-
a globe.
Like I want that one, the short-haired one.
The short.
The short-haired one.
Hey, this one. Hold. I'm gonna go get it.
Pull it.
This one.
Yeah, give me that one.
No, it's my sister's.
That's tight. She's hot. She's got. That's
I
a
don't
nice
think
fit.
anyone could hear me because I was off mic, but my sister does her school up here, and we were showing them the heads. Yeah, man. So so the Lil Nas X stuff. Those Jesus ones are hard,
Yeah.
but those devil ones are hard too. But okay, first off, yeah, the music video is so horny, boy. Like he has sex with the devil. It's like
I had a thought about this. Right?
yeah.
And I think Lil Nas X is one of those dudes he's a controversial guy, right?
Yeah.
And-
The biggest thing is controversial that he's gay. Like that's what people hate the most. A gay black man in America.
And I think what he's doing is manifesting what everybody thinks, like what everybody's bigoted about, like gay
Yeah,
dudes.
dude. I think he's
like he's
he's
smart.
hilarious, bro. His Twitter and the shit he posts is comical stuff, like comedian funny shit. And he's a funny fucking dude. He does. You're completely right. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
he definitely was like, what do people think that like gay
Like
black people do?
they
Like what do
burn in hell, they're-
country bumpkins think and
Yeah,
did that in a
and
music
he
video.
nailed it on the. I thought it was so honestly. I get it. I get why people are off putting shit.
Mhm.
You know, because Jesus is my homie. But
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
those are hard. And hey, Lil Nas X, do you boo boo?
Yeah, I just like yeah, I feel you. I just thought that okay, so two thoughts. I just thought it was weird. Like I get that like one, I don't get why people are so upset with
'Cause-
people being upset with it
Oh,
because like what did you expect? Like,
That's
that's why he
true.
made it. That's what
Yeah,
we
that's-
knew that a group of people was going to be upset, and now we're mad that that group of people's upset. Like, that's what it's supposed to make fun of. And people are going to have different views because, like, here's the thing. Those Jesus people will do stuff that will make a group of other people upset, but in their mind, they believe that they're doing the right thing. It's all just a point of view type thing.
Yeah,
Because,
perspective,
bro, look,
dog.
because here's my thought. There's no difference to me between a devout Satanist and a devout Christian. Obviously, morals, yes. But if they're both immersed in a religion, because I think religion is important, and I think it saves people, and I think
Yeah,
it's really
yeah.
good for people and a structure people need in some people's life. But I also think there's people that go too far in it, where they become blind and puppets, and like on both sides they become like a cult.
Isn't it? But it were yeah.
And I believe, and I'm not
Yes,
hating on it
yeah,
because
yeah,
like
yeah.
I have family members that are religious, and like I love that personality of them, and it makes them good people. And like I don't go to church, but I believe in a higher power. I just don't believe it's like. I don't know if it could. Yes, it could be a white man named Jesus. It could
I
be a
feel the
black man
same
named
way,
Jesus.
dog.
It could be an alien. I don't know, but I believe that there's a higher power, and
I think
shit
it's a
doesn't
chick,
happen for
dog.
coincidence.
Honestly,
It could, yeah,
I
dude.
think
I
the
think it's
maker of
just.
the
I
universe-
think it's just. It's not a being. It's an entity that may take form of a being to
Yeah.
give us comfort.
But hear me out, dog. Chicks breed life,
Mm-hmm.
and then I feel like the universe came out of like a celestial coochie. You feel me?
I agree, and it's pretty ironic and funny to think this idea that okay, obviously misogyny has been a thing for thousands of years. Like women did not get rights till still there's rights that they lack and
Because
shit.
those guys were intimidated.
But
by
they're
like
the
a
ones who
strong
made
chick.
the religions, which I'm not hating on. That religion could be the truth, but so could all these other religions that believe they're just the truth as much.
There's a board meeting of just like upper echelon beings, bro.
Yeah, bro.
what I mean?
Like
Buddha's
there's like a
like-
gas cloud. Like
Yeah.
I think that it's like you're like Jesus, you're a female, and it's like no, you believe that Jesus is a female, and I took a form to make you feel comfortable, and then it like transforms into like a T-Rex, and it's like I could be this if you want, or this. I'm here to comfort your mind. Welcome to
Yeah.
Utopia. You're like, it's not called heaven. They're like, that's fucking a whack ass name. Why would I name this shit heaven? You take me for some mark ass buster, and then she sends you to hell, and you gotta fuck Lil Nas X and a devil, and that's the end of the story, man.
Whatever, dude. At least I'm doing drugs in hell.
Yeah, there's always that crazy argument where it's like there's a lot of things that don't get you into heaven, like
Yeah.
like vices and pleasures that
Yeah.
like there's a person who could be an avid stoner but could be one of the nicest people. There's a person who could be the cleanest person in the world but one of the worst people.
Yep.
That like a good person who has vices doesn't get into heaven. Okay, they do, but now they can't do any of those vices, and that's what they enjoyed, and they can't be with the people. Like, is that heaven, or are now you in hell? Like, is it an ultimate paradox?
I think no, that shit would just fuck me. It's weird.
It's
'Cause
weird. Like, you
be
have
a
to
good
imagine that.
person all around.
Yeah.
And you.
That's
you're
why,
allowed-
like,
that's-
if there's an
yeah.
afterlife, I feel like it's very much could be similar to this life. Maybe no war, and the really bad people don't get in there. But like, dude, like, probably by the Christian book, like, me and you would not make it into heaven.
Oh, no.
Probably 99% of people listening to this
No,
wouldn't
no,
either.
no, yeah.
Would not make it because maybe you've only done 3 sins in your life, or that are like part of the 10 commandment sins or whatever.
Yeah.
But if you never repented for them, like if you don't go to church, like the crazy shit of like the hardcore side I'm saying that thinks you don't get into that is wild. But it's you just get how it can consume people because that fear is crazy.
Yeah, because fear is the one emotion that you could use to really sway people.
Because bro, even this, hear me out. I grew up, I went to church when I was young.
You
didn't
Catholic,
go for
Christian?
Catholic.
Me too.
I
Did you
grew
do
up-
the rosary?
Yes.
So you did all your Hail Marys and shit?
Okay, so here's how it was. First, like 6 years of my life, I would go to like Sunday school. My dad would take me semi-consistently.
Yeah.
And we go to a Christian church.
Whoa, okay.
And then I dated a girl in high school. My first girlfriend in high school was really religious, and she started taking me to church, and I got really into religion. Just when you're, I'm young, trying to find myself.
Yeah.
And I went to Catholic church for like a year, and then I did my sacraments, and I did confirmation 1, and got baptized, and then I was signed up for confirmation too, and then we broke up, and I got bored of going to church, and I never finished. And then I don't go to church no more.
I only go to church. I go to church on, I try to go Easter, Christmas, and my birthday.
Yeah.
Like I give 3 days back to Catholicism, honestly.
Yeah, I give none. But I also like weird things. Like I keep a rosary that was blessed by a priest that is in my car.
It's mine.
My
too.
grandma gave me it.
Same.
So like, am I like why do I have that? Do I believe that it's a like you know what I mean? Like it's
what?
weird.
It's our new baby blanket. Because one, your grandma gave it to you.
That's why.
Yeah,
that's what I think
Two,
too.
and if it is blessed, fuck it. If vampires come, bitch, bless rosary. You ain't touching me, right? And then the other thing is like you find comfort in sentiments that people who you care for give to you. You know what I mean? Like that's gonna hold you down when you have a rough day, especially if you're in the car. What I do now is like, if I'm having a tough time, whatever, like up here, I'll just look at that rosary and be like, somebody's got my back somewhere.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah, I got it hanging from there too. My dog's old chain.
Yeah.
Cause I like keeping it with me when I drive. Yeah, dude. So I don't know. I just thought it was hypocritical of like people to be like so mad. Like I think it's hypocritical that like the Christians are so against the devil shoes when it's like that's just another belief of like a form of religion.
Plus,
I get though, but I also get that it's the complete opposite of their views.
Yeah. But when you're categorized or you fall under that one and see in a specific way, it's hard to broaden your like mind of thinking.
Fair enough. But even like my homies, like one of them sent it in the group chat and was like, it's because it was a tweet saying how he said that like Lil Nas in an interview said that like a lot of his audience is kids and shit. And I was like, and he was like, why would he put this devil worshipping shit? And I was like, bro, like, it's not his job to teach kid things. It's not him to be a role model. He's a rapper. And I was like, and why are we acting like, I was like, everyone's getting upset because he's gay. That's what it is. He's a gay black man. Because I was like,
but
it's
why
not,
does it still matter, bro?
but it shouldn't, but
like,
it does.
Why? Honestly, like, why? Who?
There's a vast majority of this country. That's why that's why there's still hate crimes and that's why there's such an outrage. That's why there's protests and stuff, because it still is a problem.
Yeah.
I was just saying like, why are we holding rappers though? He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Why are we holding rappers to be role models of high standards? Bro, like I listened to Lil Wayne and Eminem as a kid. They were telling me to like do drugs and kill people and choke bitches and punch people and call women bitches and like all this shit. And like I don't remember there being as big an uproar against Lil Wayne. Like I still know
Eminem
there
was like the one who
Eminem did. I'll give that.
Like, he was the first.
It was because he was white and it pissed white people off.
Yeah, but that shit, come on, he had bars. He had like shit to back it up.
Yeah, he did. But I also like, dude, I completely understand that like if my like 8 or 9 year old kid, like they're in like 4th or 5th grade, they're listening to music at like their friend's house who has an older brother, and they come home and they're listening to Kim by Eminem. Like I don't want my I get that. I would be like, look, that song does go hard, but like let's show you in like 8th grade when you're a little, or like 7th grade, like just wait a few years, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, because I was exposed to some crazy shit early. You know
I was the oldest in my family and my extended family, so I'm the oldest cousin and everything.
So you're big dog.
Yeah, so there was no one, and like my neighbors and stuff. There's like one that was a little older than me, like by significant, where he could have showed me weird shit.
Yeah.
But they grew up like very religious, so he was very respectful. So he wasn't fucked up or anything.
Yeah.
And then my neighbors across the street, there's a girl. She's like a year or two older than me, but we're like so close in age that it wasn't like that.
Did she show you anything crazy?
Nah, they told me Santa wasn't real. Sorry if there's any 11-year-olds listening to this.
Damn, bro, that's how you found out?
Yeah, they were like, haha, like, because they had a brother who was like 2 or like 3 years younger than me that would hang out with us, and they were like, haha, Jake still. Hey, also, bro, I kind of believed in Santa till I was old. Like I think I stopped.
Your parents did a good job.
No, my parents are goated.
That's
Like I hope I can be half the parents that they are.
No, I feel you.
But
That's great.
I believed in it till I think I was like in like 4th grade or 5th grade.
Damn.
And like that the last year was forced, like, because they had been like, can you believe Jake still believes in Santa? And I was like, yeah, what a loser. Dude, yes, you fucking finished my sentence. Shit, dude, that's exactly what it was.
There's times where like somebody will say some shit and I didn't know, and I'll just be like, oh shit, yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
That's
how I
funny.
found out. Hey man, I want to move into one of the final 2 segments right now.
Yeah, bro.
This one is the actual Would You Rather segment. So we got 2 more Would You Rather. This is the first segment ever on the podcast
For
from
sure.
week 1. Week 1 of my podcast, I did it.
Dude, thanks for having me. Dude.
No, of course, dude. Thanks for doing it. This has
Like,
been a blast.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fuck it. Hey, I'm a reoccurring guest.
Yeah,
bitch.
no, dude, I'll for sure have you on.
Like I'm coming back. So
Yeah, bro. Okay, so would you rather have a holiday named after you or a shoe clothing line? So you could have like the Jordan A Jeezy Sheezys and give them your own colorway, or you could have like A Jeezy for Sheezy Day and like everyone has to take off work and like you know what I mean? So cool holiday on any day.
dude, I got the perfect answer for
What?
this. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, growing up, one of my favorite holidays was Martin Luther King Day because we got the day off and
Yeah.
the shit that he did, right? And
Yeah.
it was so weird to me. And my birthday falls right around Martin Luther
Oh,
King
yeah.
Day too. So I was like, that's really tight. So I say this, I would rather take the holiday because I would rather be celebrated and not bought. Like I want to be remembered, and when people are like, if I do have an A Jeezy for Sheezy Day, people are just chiefing the fuck up and like chilling. You know what I mean? Like a clothing brand would be cool and tight, but I honestly would rather be celebrated and hook people up with like a day off. You know what I mean? Like a 4-day weekend.
Yeah.
Imagine if it falls on a Thursday and you have to take Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and like in the holiday in the calendar it says if it lands on a 4-day must extend to 5-day, bro, and that's a federal law. Bitch, I gave you a week.
Bro,
That's
that'd be
hard.
Sick. Okay, listen. Fuck you, because this might be the hardest would you rather I've ever answered now.
Yeah.
Because, dude, that would be so sick to have a holiday, to be that holiday where, like, bro, like, okay, when I was young and I didn't know that Christopher Columbus did a lot of bad things.
Yeah.
But we got Christopher Columbus Day off. Same with Martin Luther King. Like,
Yeah,
before I even knew, like, all the good things he did, I was always like, yo, shout out Christopher Columbus, shout out Martin Luther King. Or like President's Day. I didn't know who the presidents were that gave us off President's Day, but shout out the presidents. Like, to bring joy like that would be sick. But like, bro, I love shoes so much. Like, to have my own pair of shoes would be like a dream come true.
No, but that fits your profile too, though.
Yeah,
Like,
and
that
so I
fits-
think I would go shoes because in this scenario, and because I don't like to do the would you rather's where everyone makes loopholes. Like, I can only have one or the other.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the shoes, bro, and I'm gonna spend so much time designing them, and I'm gonna make them unique, and they're gonna be sick. They're gonna be Jordan 1s for sure.
Dude, and the coolest part is when you make your shoes, you're gonna get to send them to your homies.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're gonna have the first ever made pair, and
Bro,
then you
in
could
the
be like,
studio, they're gonna be hung up so you can see them every
that shit will be
podcast.
tight, man.
Oh, that'd be dope. Okay. All right. So then this isn't the other one. This one's another living one.
Okay.
A lot of times I just take them from like online, the would you rather's, because I can't think of all of them. But I came up
That's clever.
with
It's easy,
all
bro.
of these this week. Actually, no, I did come up with the last one. I added clothing item because I didn't know how into shoes you were.
I used to collect in the 7th grade. I had 150 pairs of Dunks.
Wow.
Oh, hold on, I got in trouble for being a little thug,
Yeah.
and my dad made me take all my shoes but 5 and send all of them to the Philippines.
Oh, bro, perfect. That's terrible, and a perfect segue to I feel like I need to share this fact with everyone. You're Filipino?
Yeah.
Cool. I don't have to edit that out.
No.
You're like, dude, I'm not. And I would be like, clip, and you would go, I'm Pacific Islander, and then I'd go, so you're Pacific Islander? You go, yes, and I would cut that out and replace it, just to save me.
I'm half black and Korean, dog. Fuck you.
I love Korea. I visited Korea, so I consider myself an honorary Korean at heart.
Hey, you're an honorary Filipino, my
Thanks,
guy.
man.
Oh,
The
shit.
Philippines is made up of 7,142 islands, guys. That's so many. I just don't know if people knew that. Because, bro,
Dude.
I thought the Philippines was like 25 islands.
No, that's
And here's the crazy part: 4,500 of them are inhabited, but that still means what? Another 3,500 don't have anyone living on them. I bet you there's ones that are the fucking size of this room,
probably
just like a magma explosion
Like
that
a
breached
little-
and someone
yeah.
like put a flag on it.
chilling. Just chilling. Can you imagine going to the Philippines, getting a little like room, and be like, "This is my land."
Philippines, I heard, are sick, but like my buddy, he's Filipino.
Yeah.
And like his mom is like Filipino, or is half Filipino. His grandma's Filipino, like
Yeah.
from the Philippines.
Yeah.
And he wants to go back there and like learn about his heritage, but his grandma was like, I don't think it's safe because there's really bad parts of it.
Duterte right now. I don't want to speak on this shit. but the
Okay, we don't
Philippines-
have to skip it. I just
the
thought it
op-
was crazy with the islands.
The Philippines is a beautiful place, but right now it's just kind of under turmoil.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: if you white, you go to the Philippines, you'll fall in love.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's it. You're gonna fall in love with a bunch of me's running around.
I'm already in love with you,
So,
so
like-
no disrespect, Erica, but I could see how I could fall in love with someone,
I'm just saying.
anyone like you.
They're like, this is the one thing I know about Filipinos is that they're a very nurturing and caring people.
Yeah, they're the nicest, bro. I was gonna say, his
Like-
grandma used to like, cause we grew up always hanging out at his house, like
Yeah.
and swimming and stuff, and just in there in the summer. And his grandma always for me, cause I was a picky eater, but
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I grew up loving was pancit.
Hey, yeah.
And lumpia. She
Yeah,
would make those,
yeah.
and so every time I would come over, she would just come out and she'd be like, "Oh, Brandon,"
And
I'm
you
like, "Hi," and she'd
probably
be like,
took a fuck
"Pun-"
ton home,
Dude,
huh?
she would send me home with just a
Yeah.
thick vacuum sealed tight foil wrap plate. Like the tightness of the foil on the plate
It's
was
an art,
immaculate.
bruh.
It was beautiful.
Dude, only grandmas could do that.
For
Only
real.
grandmas with the little arthritis could get it that tight.
It's beautiful, dude. It's
no air
beautiful.
pockets, you know? what I
Yeah,
mean?
and hey, here's the best part. We grew up hanging out with this buddy of mine, Zach Arnold. He's been on the podcast, guys. Episode 25. I don't know why I remember that so specifically, but
'Cause
I
you're a
prom-
savant, bro.
I'm a savant, yeah. So we grew up doing like our families would do poker parties at different people's houses, and all the
Yeah.
kids would hang out, and our parents would just get fucked up and play poker till
Yeah,
like
yeah.
3 a.m. My mom's the luckiest.
Are we doing that?
gambler.
Like,
Yeah,
is
of
that-
course, of course.
Look, let me
I'm
say
really
this.
good at poker because
Okay, hold on.
we have the Lejean luck, bro. My mom will take all your money. It's crazy.
I'm gonna go on record and saying I think my chick Alex,
Mhm.
she is the greatest poker player.
We should play sometime, bro.
I'm trash.
We should play after a
You'll
mic
see-
sometime.
You'll see it in my face. Like I can keep the 1,000-yard stare, but if I get excited, you'll see. Like
I get you. I get so competitive sometimes. I hate it. But we would hang out all the time, and we'd watch fights a lot of the time, and his family would get every Manny Pacquiao fight. And every
Every.
time his grandma would just sit in the living room, and
Yell?
she'd go, "Go Manny!
yeah, dog.
Go Manny!" Like that's
dude,
all you would hear.
That's the shit, man.
And she just rocks always a blue Dodgers cap. Probably like and watches
Dude, I
watches
love
Dodgers baseball.
Filipinos in LA are the shit, man.
They're
'Cause,
sick, yeah.
Like the ones that immigrated and were here in the 80s. Oh, dog, they hold it down.
This
bruh.
is probably such a white guy thing of me, or makes me sound like I'm trying to be like a virtue signaler.
What?
But I like truly love and am obsessed with like other cultures, like
That's
in
fu-
ways that
no,
like
that's good, though.
bro. I think it's just because my friend group, like I'm like one of there's this my friend group. I have a big close friend group.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
11 of us.
Yeah.
And I am one of 1.5 white people in the group. Everyone else isn't white, so I'm around all these like different cultures, and then playing football.
Just know this right now, that you're so lucky to have been immersed in so many other
No, I
cultures.
know, bro.
Because there's people that only know mashed potatoes.
and dude, and mashed potatoes, fuck, and they go hard.
They do.
But there's just different cultures. Like I think there's so many different cool parts of like black culture and Asian culture.
Everything.
And every culture, I'm like so cool. But like obviously I never want to appropriate it and like make it part of my life anyway, but like I admire it from a distance, and
Don't
I'm like,
like
it
immerse
makes,
yourself. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the people. The people who are hating other people for appreciating culture just doesn't understand what their culture is. So they're mad that they can't fit into their own, or they're one of those dudes that take too much pride in their shit. That's like, oh, just because you're not Filipino or black, you can't do this, or Mexican. It's like,
Yeah.
nah, bruh, come in, learn the culture, live it, breathe it, be it, and then you'll understand certain things.
Yeah.
People who are pushing you away from that, you don't even like those. You're whack. You're whack as fuck.
Yeah.
You're whack as fuck. I'm getting dreads tomorrow. Like, I don't care.
I feel you, dude. Yeah, no, yeah.
So
There's like,
stupid.
yeah, I get what you're saying.
Dumb.
Okay, so the last would you rather
Okay.
is, would you rather live in a shack or in like a really poor shack, or would you rather live in a rich haunted mansion? I'm gonna become best friends with this ghost. Cause listen, the ghost is haunting me for something. Something's wrong in the ghost's life. What does the ghost want? Like, I'm a negotiator, you know what I mean? So like he's like,
feel
get
you.
out. I'm like, look, man, you're a ghost. Like, this house is dope. I want to respect your house. If you want me to like party a certain way with it, you want me to go kill someone that wronged you, like, let me know. You want me to like steal all their money? I'll slowly work out how, but like, let's kick it.
I fuck with the ghost because I got my mom says that when I was a little kid I used to point out like dead relatives in the hallway and shit.
I don't believe in ghosts.
That's fine.
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah, my buddy Jake's like that too. But I've had either very strong coincidences or just weird shit that's happened, like, and so I fuck with the ghost.
I got it. My whole thing is like,
I fucks with it.
I don't believe in them, but that I'm not saying they're not real.
Because you haven't had an
But yeah,
experience with
the
it.
day I see a ghost, bro, I will come on this podcast and
But
be like, yo.
Here's the thing. Sometimes it's not just a ghost. It's just like it's weird. It's an energy. And you know that if somebody's looking at you, you can feel that.
Uh-huh.
It's one of those things that you know it's in your tummy. It's really weird to explain.
I don't know. I also think that maybe your mind's like a constant repetitive wheel that spurts out thoughts. And those times are just when your mind, for some reason, goes,
But do you
the
think
feeling, the feeling of someone looking at you and then you imagine it and your
Yeah.
mind gets it mixed up. I don't know.
But here's the thing though, like when everybody dies, you don't think like a piece of them stays here until this place fully combusts?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I
Not even,
watched
like-
the only person I've watched really die in my life was my aunt,
Yeah.
and she passed probably like 3 years ago now. But she passed young. She's like my mom's sister. They were mistaken for, they were like 2 years apart, mistaken for twins all the time.
Yeah.
She used to draw for the Mighty Bee, My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Whoa.
Like all those shows, bro. Yeah, she was a dope artist.
That's sick.
Yeah, and she got like she got cystic shock from like a cut, and her immune system just couldn't handle it, and she died. And like she was on life support, and we like took her off it when the whole family was there, and she died. And like just even before she was off life support, bro, like that wasn't like, it was such a shell of a person that I think like every bit of life left.
I feel
It's
you.
just that, and I think like we talked about it. I think there's an afterlife. I don't know where it is. I don't know where the spirit goes.
Yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if it's a conscious place that you lose yourself in your mind.
Yeah.
That feels like it. That we're lucky enough that we have crazy brains, bro.
Dude,
that our
they're-
brains are sophisticated enough to make that happen. I really don't know, but I think something like that. Whereas I think that'd be the worst thing in the world for a part of someone to be left here. I think in that perfect world, maybe they can look down on us. But I think making them leave them here would be terrible. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I think they want to look down on you in the shining
maybe they
time.
stay here if maybe Earth is purgatory for all the like souls, so they can't go to heaven or hell because they still got to file the paperwork.
That's
And
fair.
paperwork is like the DMV
Hear me
in
out.
both places.
Hear me out though. You know how again I was saying it's not something that I'm confirmed. It's what I believe.
Yeah.
I'm saying I think if there's like a willing piece of my aunt that's left here, and she's here right now, and she's able to just kind of be everywhere and got to hear me say those nice things, and is there when my mom reminisces about her, and when we have family dinners
Yeah.
like tonight and we all reminisce about her, those beautiful moments, and she's here for that, and she gets to look over her daughter and shit like that. I think that's beautiful, and I think that would be that's a beautiful concept, and if it's real, like that's awesome.
Yeah,
But what I believe and is most logical to me is that that's not real. But if it is, like I'm not like against it or think that it's dumb or not like an awesome thought process.
That's a good, like, that's what I do. And then here's the thing: after I lost my dad and my grandpa, and even my girl's dad, what I do,
My condolences.
yeah, dog, is like I still talk to them. I talk to them as if they were there, and it gives me that. Who knows? You might be right, but if they do get to look down on us, they know that I still speak very highly of them. You feel me?
No, totally. And I just feel like because my dad's parents are both passed. Grandma and grandpa both passed away. They passed when my grandpa passed when I was like 4 or 5.
Do you know memory a little bit?
No, I do, because I was born, my mom was a nurse, so she worked 2 days a week full time. Like, the 12-hour shifts. My dad ran his own barbershop in Stanton. Yeah. And I had to be somewhere. I spent like the first 5 years of my life, like several times a week, being at my these grandparents' house. I can remember everything about it vividly. Like the house, what they look like, I don't remember how my grandpa sounded. I remember how my grandma sounded and stuff. Yeah. And so and I mean, he passed when I was like 4, and my grandma passed my freshman year of high school. Whew. So like she never got to see me get like so good at football. And I think she would have thought it was so funny that I was a comedian, because she would have also busted my grandma was like, my grandma was a chain smoking woman who, when she was 18 years old, was a waitress at a diner in 8 Mile, Michigan. Yeah. She was a tough mother. She raised my dad the first 18 years of his life alone. Dude. My dad has no idea who his dad is. She is a fucking badass.
That's a gangster ass grandma, dog.
Badass grandma. And she met my grandpa, who my dad calls his dad. They became close enough even at 18. My dad met him right before he went into the service at 17. Hell yeah. And then he passed he had cancer, and then he passed, and then like my grandma, like there was the love of her life, like they were soulmates. Yeah. And she just kind of lost like her will to live and like stayed inside. And so like, she just passed away when I was 14. But like I wish that they could, if they could see the stuff that I'm doing, dude. My grandpa liked comedy. Like my dad said he used to hear him listen to like George Carlin and on the records and shit. Hell yeah. So like, so he would have loved to have come seen a show and stuff. So dude, I think it would be cool if there's a way that he's looked down and seen me.
Bro, they're watching. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what you think. Fuck no, they're watching.
All right, man. We're gonna wrap the podcast up. We're getting near the mark. I wanted to shout out a page before we move into the final segment. There's this page called Gators Daily on Twitter. Yeah. Like alligators.
Dude, send me all the Twitter shit. I'm never on Twitter.
Okay. This is just for anyone in the squad listening. They just post things of alligators. Yeah, there you go. Alligators are cool, and like they post crocodiles and shit. And on every Friday, to celebrate Friday, like it's the start of the weekend, they do Flat Fuck Friday. And they're like, certain alligators are flat. Whoa. Like comically flat. Like, here, give me your phone and I'll show you it again while I'm describing it. And they're just comically flat. So it like is a cheers up, and it makes you think of like, oh my gosh, it's Friday. You know what I mean? It's a nice feeling. That's pretty good. But okay, so we're going to move into the final segment while I look up these pictures. This one's called Your Last Resort Media. And it's where I started doing this podcast in the pandemic. So I was talking about, like, this is where we go about shows we watched, movies, rate them, talk about them, put the guests on to new music and stuff like that. So this week, the ones that I wanted to shout out while I'm pulling up the Flat Fuck Friday right now. They post a lot of pictures of gators, which is pretty cool, because I'm having trouble finding the Flat Fuck Friday. I'm sorry, guys. This is very unprofessional of me. Oh, because I'm in likes. Wow. All right, guys, here's a hilarious thing. I was in the likes of the alligators page. There's a lot of, here it is, Flat Fucker Friday. Just scroll through them. Whoa. There's pictures up of it, or look up @Gators Daily on Twitter. There was a lot of girls' butts that were liked in the Gators Daily likes.
Dude, that's damn.
My bad, Gator Daily. Didn't mean to expose you.
Whoa. Yo, they look like the poop that the horses leave.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so the movies that I watched this week, I watched Bad Trip, which it's the new Eric Andre movie, and it's like
Yeah.
a movie where the plot is they're going across the country, but like they do real pranks on people.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fucking hilarious. I do a rating scale of 1 through 3, so it's a 2 closer to a 3, like a 2.5 out of
Yeah.
3. It was good. And then the show The Last Pirate Kingdom, watch that shit for ultimate dad boner. And then I haven't seen the second episode. I'm gonna watch it tonight with Erica, but I watched the first episode of Falcon
Hard.
and the Winter Soldier.
Hard.
The first 10 minutes,
Hard.
beautiful,
Hard.
amazing.
Hard.
Oh, it's gonna be a fire show. WandaVision was good, but this is gonna
Not
give
my
us
cup of
the
tea.
this
I
is gonna give us
liked
the
it,
action we
but
need.
I needed some testosterone flowing.
I completely feel you. So, yeah, that was what I watched. Is there any like good movies or shows or music you want to recommend that you've seen?
Okay,
recently?
you know Pilo?
Yeah.
You know Guap Dad 4000?
No.
Holla at some Guap Dad 4000.
Okay.
There's also I like smooth jazz
Okay.
sometimes.
Yeah.
You heard of FKJ?
No.
Fuck with FKJ.
Okay.
You know Masego?
Nope. I don't listen to jazz, man.
That's
I respect
R&B.
it. Oh, R&B, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know any of the. I'm not good with music. Like that's why I don't recommend a lot of new music
Oh, dude,
because
I'll hook you up, bro.
it's not that I'm so deep in the podcast game. I listen to 9 podcasts a week religiously.
Yeah.
So that takes up a lot of my listening time, and so then I just listen to like music I like.
Dude,
I've been listening to Action Bronson a lot is what I'm on right now.
I've been on like some mellow shit lately. I haven't been.
Yeah, I mean I'm always listening to Sublime.
Oh, dude.
They're always in my.
I'll put you on some classics that you can keep playing, and
Okay.
then once you add it to your shit, you'll be like,
Dude, you should make me a mixtape.
I can.
That'd be adorable.
Yeah.
Or just a playlist would be easier.
I'll be like the legendary mixtape.
Anything else?
Hey, stay tuned. I'm just being a lazy piece of shit, but my page will be up shortly.
Yeah, plug your shit right now. Plug your shit and we'll wrap
hit
it
me
up.
at AGZ for Sheezy. You know how many times I practice this? I practiced this for the longest time when I first picked my fucking name on Instagram and how I was gonna present it, bro.
I like
Follow me at AGZ, AJEEZY, the number 4 SHEEZY. Hit that follow shit.
Yeah, guys, give him a follow. Thanks for doing the podcast,
Thanks,
man.
I love
I love you too. I love you a lot. To the squad, thank you guys so much for listening. Whether this is your first time or your 54th time listening, I appreciate you so much. Guys, we still have stickers available if you want them. I'll get you. Have I given you stickers?
you. No, I've been asking for some.
Okay, I'll get them. They're in my room, and I'll get you some stickers. We got shirts available on the website. You guys got to buy it through the website, though, because it's done by Sophisticated Lifestyle, little collaboration. Get those. Other than that, guys, I'll keep posting stuff. More Your Last Review foods coming out. I think I'm going to do BJ's should be out this week, or maybe McDonald's. I'm going to do one of those two places. Record that tonight. Other than that, guys, thank you for listening, and most importantly, thank you for letting us be your last resort. See ya.
This has been a Your Last Resort production.